Tonight, you won't be lying in your bed. You'll be sitting cross-legged on cold stone among silent boys in blue robes deep inside the Forbidden City. The year is 1745. You don't know the classics. You can't write Confucius's name, but you've already been called. In this episode, Pillow of Time takes you through a single day under Emperor Qianlong, a day where beauty is strict, silence is law, and learning might not save you. Or maybe it just might. You open your eyes. A light knock of a wooden bell echoes in the morning mist. You don't know where you are. Before you is a long wooden hall painted red with ivory-colored walls. A dozen boys in blue robes sit cross-legged, heads bowed over books bound in deerskin. You are a student in the Imperial Academy during the reign of Emperor Qianlong. The year is 1745. You do not know Chinese characters. You have not memorized the 4 books and 5 classics, and you have just misspelled Confucius's name. The bell stops. A soft flute begins to play. An old man with a long white beard walks in, wearing a deep gray robe, holding a jade ruler. He doesn't look at anyone. He says only one word: read. The entire class recites in perfect unison. At birth, people are naturally good. A quiet, steady chant, not a beat out of place. You slowly turn the page. Your eyes aren't used to these ancient characters. Each stroke feels like a maze, and you are lost. A jade ruler taps your desk. "What's your name?" the teacher asks, without looking. You say nothing, because you don't know who you are. He says no more. He turns to leave. But just before he walks out, he says, "If you haven't memorized the great learning by tomorrow, don't come back." The third watch drum sounds. The students leave silently. Wooden clogs echo off the cold stone courtyard. You follow them to a wooden building behind the library. Lunch is rationed. 1 bowl of cold rice, a few pickled vegetables, a little weak tea. No meat, no spice, no choice. You sit beneath the shadow of the tall city wall. Sunlight doesn't reach this spot. A breeze from Tai Lake carries the scent of withered lotus. A boy smaller than you, pale and trembling, holds a pair of chopsticks. His eyes are red. He was beaten this morning for writing the character for middle incorrectly. You want to ask if it hurts, but you remember, students are not allowed to speak during meals. In the distance, a group of eunuchs passes by. They don't look at the students. Yet everyone bows their heads. You bow too, but you catch a glimpse on a tray carried by one of them: steamed fish, braised pork, a jade bottle of wine. You swallow. Not from hunger, but because you suddenly remember who you are, and that this place is not meant for you. Afternoon, the 4th watch drum sounds. Everyone returns to class. Today's lesson, the Analects. The teacher reads. The class transcribes. You hold your brush, but your mind is elsewhere. You rest your head on your desk, claiming a stomach ache. The teacher doesn't look your way. Silently, you slip out and head for the library. It's quiet there. A pomegranate tree outside. A door slightly ajar. You push gently. Inside, a long hall, high ceiling, warm yellow light. The scent of old paper and ink wraps around you. On the desk, a scroll lies open. You peer closer. Handwriting in delicate cursive. Melancholy. Timeless. You read, "In dreams, there is affection. Outside dreams, no peace." You recognize it. A letter from Cao Shuiqin, author of Dream of the Red Chamber. You reach for the paper. Who are you? Who let you in here? A eunuch in black robes stands at the door. His eyes sharp as blades. You don't answer. You run. Clogs clatter behind you through corridors, across the garden, past the lake. Your breath hitches, heart pounds like war drums. You duck behind a stone Qilin statue. You're not caught, but you know, you crossed a line. In the Forbidden City, some places are not for the common. Night. The Forbidden City does not sleep, but everything is silent. You return to the old classroom. Lantern light flickers on red columns. Your shadow stretches across the stone floor. The teacher is still there, alone. A book lies open before him. He does not look up, but he knows you've come. He says, "You haven't learned the great learning. You are not one of us. Then why do you study?" You say nothing. He closes the book, gently, then speaks. To study is not to become an official, not to memorize, not to show off. To study is to hear your own voice, echoed across 1,000 years. You see his hands tremble, but his voice is carved from stone. You kneel. Not to beg, not to stay, but to listen. And when the wooden bell rings the next morning, you are no longer there. You have left the Forbidden City. But a part of you still sits in that classroom, beneath the oil lamp's glow, reciting, "At birth, people are naturally good," a voice drifting through centuries. And then you wonder, if a single classroom was already so suffocating, what about another place, far away on the shores of the Mediterranean? A place that guarded all human knowledge, where scrolls rose like mountains? Would a single night in the Library of Alexandria be enough to crush you? Rest your head upon the pillow and listen, for in the next episode, the fiery gates of Alexandria will open. And as you step inside, you will once again have to ask yourself, could I survive even for just one night? Thank you for walking with me through this long night. Sleep well with Pillow of Time.